Many think that he's the best second rower playing the game today. Formerly with the Knights. He goes in against his buddies today, including Harrigan, who takes them out. The defending ARL premiers, boasting the magic of the Johns brothers. And the Red and Blue Army have come down the Pacific Highway and the freeway that it's called these days. 10-metre line, scrum, won by Norths. Taylor sweeping it across quickly. Sears into the back line. Butner goes inside, 10 metres away. They hit the blind side again. Moore gets it away. Florimo! He's carried them over! I think Flojo has got it down. Referee acknowledges.
Well, that's a super effort there from Greg Florimo because he had plenty to do. The scrum win took them to the right side of the field and Florimo just hits it at speed. Takes it straight on, pushes off Owen Craigie, still got Robbie O'Davis to beat, and he carries the fullback over with some attention from Moody as well. Florimo's been around a long, long time, and this is inspirational stuff once again.
And North Sydney have been throwing the ball around across the field, running sideways plenty of times, but here what they needed was a good straight hard run. They got it from Greg Florimo. Took a couple of Newcastle Knights out of the way. Good straight hard running, and he gets the rewards.
Just outside his own 30-metre line, Larson! High stepping away from the defence, makes a long run. The Bears front rower looking for support. They still haven't caught up to him. Where were they? Butner, Taylor, intercepted by Craigie. Butner's got him covered in a matter of metres. Newcastle pushing onward. Now they make the mistake.
Oh, can you believe it? A great bust by Gary Larson.
8-2 in favour of the Bears. Harrigan and Muir came together. The buddies. Jackson and through to Andrew Johns. Shields out wide, up the centre. 28 metres out from the line. Andrew Johns, a high kick. Testing Matt Sears. It came off his hands. Shields gets it away. Grief is with it. Kenny, he's said play on. They put a kick in.
Play on again.
And away he goes. The referee's called him back now.
Yeah, Mark Reber's away. Unbelievable stuff. He's going to go the full length, but he will be called back. At one stage, the referee said play on. But he's got a call from the touchy, and they will come back.
Well, huge drama here. I don't know if it did go forward. From where we sit up here, it looked like it might have gone backwards, Reba.
Well, the referee was in great position to call on that, and he said his ruling, he actually made the motion of knock back. Reba, he picked it up and flew away. He had 80 metres of open space in front. Have a look, the referee on the left of screen, as Mark Reba drops it. I'm sure that there it goes. He says knock back. So that's play on, but then the touch judge has overruled that call.
That's a knock on.
A little bit of toing and froing. Harrigan's got some claret coming from the left eye. Something must have hit him. He's not happy about it, the big man. He's letting them go. He's known this combat before. Ask Martin Bella.
Well, I don't think that Tony Butterfield did anything to spark Josh Stewart.
Well, the touch judge doesn't share that.
Oh, good ball.
Here's a good ball by Shields. Newcastle are targeting for the corner. Matthew Johns runs 40 metres and puts it down.
Well, Adam Muir and Mark Glanville might be gone from the back row, but Peter Shields has come into this game and he's come up with an absolutely superb around the corner pass to Matthew Johns. He's been given a good run by Malcolm, really. Spent a lot of game time out there after coming off the bench. Throws a little dummy, attracts a couple, offloads beautifully to Matthew Johns. Jason Taylor in support. Matty Sears, well, he's nowhere to be found until very, very late. And Johns runs the 40 or 50 metres required to put on their first try.
Yeah, that defence from North Sydney out wide didn't come up in one line, very slow. and gave Shields the room there. Look, a beautiful pass from Peter Shields. And Matthew Johns, he looked around for support, didn't need it in the end. Just wondering how Josh Stewart feels now after giving away that penalty.
Jackson, Harrigan, and Muir's there. Harrigan able to bounce away. It goes out through to Andrew Johns and then wide for Gidley. He's got away from Butner. He's got one player to beat. In fact, he's come to Sears and run away from him. Throws the ball, pass inside. Cochrane's got it, but it's gone forward. The last pass has gone forward.
Hey, good work there from Matt Sears to come up with a try-saving tackle, but a tremendous break made by Matthew Gidley. He stood Michael Butner, all ends up. The big sidestep, Butner had a clutch at mid-air, and Matthew Gidley tried to get in a position to find his support players, but couldn't do so. The right foot step, sliced through. You can see Andrew Johns on his inside, Evan Cochrane on the outside. Butner recovered pretty well, and that helped Matt Sears in his tackle.
Bears by 2 as Andrew Johns pushes it along to Matthew, who goes through. He's over the 30-metre line and tries to step Sears. Doesn't succeed. Andrew comes into the game again, puts the kick in. Craigy's there. So too is the winger, Moody. And Moody gets another try. The Premier's going again.
Well, it was one wave and then the second wave arrived. Matthew Johns, some light stepping in the middle of the field, got through, decided not to pick up some support on the right-hand side, which was the right decision. Just have a look at this for footwork. Beautiful stuff here from the 5'8". Steps inside Josh Stewart. He's got Shields on the outside, but comes back and finally finds support coming on the left-hand side. Andrew Johns, the kick across. Glenn Morrison looked as though he had it covered. And then Jason Moody bounces the ball off Owen Craigie, back into his hands. Great start for Newcastle this second half.
Oh, how good are they, these two brothers? Just sensational stuff there. The break maybe. Then when Andrew Johns got the football, he just looked up and saw there was a heap of space out the back, and rather than try and run it there with some support, he just put the kick in. Knowing he had some speed out there in the wingers and centres, Morrison did well to get over there and cover the fence, but couldn't come up with the tackle.
In fact, it didn't touch Owen Craigie at all.
Just as well it didn't.
Yeah.
To the centre of the ground, 30 metres away, as Newcastle get it down into that zone where you're not sure what these boys are going to do. And here's Hughes coming in from the back. Inside the 20-metre line, Matthew has got players close to him, and then Gidley. Gidley did well for the corner. Cochrane goes in, and the Knights, they extend their lead.
Going to be awful hard to run down now, the Newcastle Knights. 10 in front with a kick to come, and they're looking by far the more confident team. As they go to the right-hand side, Matthew Johns, just great vision. If we freeze it there, you can see the widest North Sydney player. He'll actually get involved in the tackle, and as play continues, the select pass to Matthew Gidley, Nigel Roy and Michael Butner can't stop the ball from being thrown. One of them had to try and get to the football, not just worry about the man. And then Evan Cochrane didn't lose his head. He waited for the ball to bounce and picked it up beautifully.
Yeah, too good, aren't they, the Knights? They picked up where they finished off in the last game of last season, and the Johns boys are doing it all again.
Finds himself tackled 20 metres out from the line. A lot of the zest has gone out of this game, particularly for North Sydney, as the scoreboard would indicate. Stringer getting a pass away. Sears is there, holding the ball out in front of him. Then on from Sodom. It's gone to Aiken. Aiken pulled down 3 metres from the line. 18 points to 8. As Morrison, he didn't get it. He didn't get a catch on it. Stringer did, and Stringer puts it over the line. Oh, this has been fortuitous.
Oh, yeah, good set move there from North Sydney.
Yeah.
A pass that went wrong, but it's found its way into the hands of Paul Stringer, who gets the try. Nice little dart there from Mark Soden, straight across the face of Glenn Morrison, who got smashed, and Stringer just fell over the line.
Glenn Morrison didn't mind getting smashed because he took Troy Fletcher out of the defence. Morrison runs into Fletcher, and that opened the big hole up. Billy Peden couldn't handle Lation on his own. Fletcher came again late.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Butner along the line. Florimo then. Aiken goes back. Aiken goes back inside the 20-metre line and is pulled down by Gidley and Pinchinelli. Inside the 2-minute marker. Last tackle. Sears, Taylor, Butner away. Big day
I thought they might have still had a chance. Fairly, if he had have hung on, he would have certainly gone over the line.
Well, so close here, running it on the last. David Fairley striding out, comes to Mark Hughes, who hit him in a good tackle, but the pass to Florimo ought to